man, what's up with it, man? It's your boy Mike, man, host for this Sac Wit It Tv, man. We're somewhere, man. I always tell y'all motherfuckers, I ain't telling y'all nothing, you dig? But now we on the scene right now, but I do have a special guest. I'd rather for him to introduce himself and where he from. Do your thing, boy.
Well, good. This is DJ Luke, one of Sac's finest hip-hop, R&B, and pop producers. Originally from the Chico, Oroville area, about 100 miles north. Been here for about 4.5 years now, doing my thing with this music.
Holla at your boy. Now, Sac Wit It. Now I'm in my mode. You feel me? So what do you do in the Sacramento music scene, man? What do you do out in the Sacramento music scene, bro?
I'm a producer, engineer. I do everything from recording, mixing, mastering, beats, including custom beats, sampling down to composing as well. I recently started getting into graphics a little bit, doing some album covers and flyers, but main thing I do is audio. I've been doing production for a lot of artists, mostly Northern California artists. Everything from full albums, down to the fully mastered, whatever. I got some clients that come through and get, a couple songs here and there, but I'm real active. One of the hardest working producers in SAC, and my clients will attest to that. I got folks that work with me only. But you know what? There's a lot of talent out there. There's some other good producers, and I'm always down to collab. But I just do my thing and try to put out some good music.
Holla, man. Coming from a man's mouth. You heard? This is how we doing it, man. Then, who have you worked with out here in the game, man? You feel me, Sac Wit?
Well, I have a lot of up-and-coming artists. I have an artist named Shaughnessy that I've worked with about as long as anybody. First artist I did a lot of big work with goes by the name of Frank C. He's originally from San Jose.
Okay, good stuff.
And Shaughnessy and Frank C, I met them both up in the Chico area before I moved to SAC.
Chico.
I got a lot of experience. Actually, anyone can record.
Right.
A few folks can mix really well. A few folks can really produce well. And I really learned how to be a true quality producer by working with them. More recently, I've been working with a group called Lyrical Vision. Lyrical Vision, they have a really unique sound. They're getting a lot of attention out there by the Reverb Nation page, their Twitter. They're really hitting it up real hard. They have some real big tours lined up as long as things go well for that. I would say their sound is a little bit of Brother Lynch mixed with a little bit of Bone Thugs with maybe a little Tech 9 with their own little style.
Damn, do that.
We got Speedball, Grown Ass Gangstas, kind of getting down to SAC now, the artists in SAC that I do things with.
Right.
A few of the albums on the wall. Hollow Tip, I've been doing some mixing and mastering for Hollow Tip, and a couple other artists on his label. Done some work with Cali Bear Gang, which you interviewed at one point.
You heard, CBG, we see you.
Yep, a couple other folks on, Made Sick. Got a lot of artists. I got some good singers too. I have a singer by the name of D Hooks, which you should interview. D Hooks has got it all. Powerful voice. He's got the stage presence. Got a few female singers, but I also work with folks out of the Sacramento area. I've done some production for a singer, Chelsea Davis, out of Florida. But mainly I'm a NorCal guy, so I'm really focused on good California music. Sacramento, I really love the music scene here. You got a lot of talent. Also, I've worked with some Bay artists. San Quinn. Right now, I actually just placed the beat on San Quinn's "Can't Take the Ghetto Out" album.
Yeah, we see it.
Right now, we're wrapping up production on a 7-song EP where I took a bunch of old, classic hits, Sideshow, White Lines, Chaka Khan, all that, and just flipped those songs into some beats. We're going to be calling that one. What did you come up with the name for it? It was "What Goes Around Comes Around."
Look out for it.
So that should be done by the end of summer. I'm going to work on the cover. We're going to throw it online and Amazon, iTunes. Check it out.
Check it out, Sac Wit It. Well, then in the game, man, Sac Wit It TV, man. Who would you like to work with in the game, bro? Sac Wit It.
See, now here's the deal.
Now the deal. Go ahead, bro.
I love the independent underground artists, and I'm going to try to stay aligned with independent underground scene as long as I can. But I would love to do beats for Ludacris, for instance, one of my favorite rappers. I'm talking getting into that mainstream scene. You know, I don't know of any beat maker or producer that doesn't want to work with, you know, Lil Wayne, any of those guys that are the main guys out there. But, you know, I would love to collab on production with Dr. Dre, for instance.
Watch out.
I would love to work with, well, even right now, I'd like to work with some folks in the Bay like E40, even, of course, Sac. For Sac, I would love to, you know, do some beats for Brother Lynch, Sibo, folks like that. Just, you know, that's a good look because if you can place a beat with a big name, that's going to bring me, you know, people wanting beats.
Right.
But like I said, I got some personal favorites. I would personally like to do a beat for Too Short.
I'd be pimping. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what I grew up listening to, so.
That's good shit. Good shit. Sac Wit It. Sac Wit It. So where do you expect to be in the next year or the next 5 years, man? Sac Wit It.
I would say probably in the next year because I'm working on some of these projects. I wouldn't doubt that I could be, you know, doing some production for some of the folks I just mentioned.
Right.
I think, I don't know about in the next year, it might happen, but at least within the next 5 years, I'm real serious about wanting to have something that I've mixed or a beat that I produced on radio, really.
Radio.
I'm talking mainstream, widespread, you know, like I was saying earlier while we were just kind of chatting it up.
You already know, chatting,
you know,
you dig it.
I've had artists back in the day say that, you know, one of those moments in their musical life was hearing somebody going down to a total stranger bumping their songs.
Say it again.
To step above that, I would think, obviously, is tuning into, you know, 102.5 or something, hearing something that I produce.
Amen.
So that is a goal. And also, you know, the artists that I mentioned earlier, there's a lot more. Just those guys off top: Lyrical Vision, Shaughnessy, Grown Ass Gangstas, D Hooks. You know, I got some other folks, the Good Old Boys up there in Placerville, Foothill Fam. I can name a whole lot of groups, but I see those groups gaining momentum and getting some success.
True that.
And a lot of the groups and artists that I work with, they're going to bring me with them. You know, whether I hit first, if I'm sitting in front of a Universal Music A&R, I'm going to say, here's all my artists. You know, that's the best I can do. Really, it's up to them. But I would expect the same thing if I've worked with someone for a long time and one of my artists hits big, then I'm going to be going with them. So that's the goal. Just keep moving up and up and up.
Man, you heard? Up and up and up. My boy out here doing it, man. So let me ask you this, man. So what are some of the projects people should be looking for right now, bro?
Well, there's the San Quinn EP. Okay. There's, we don't have a title for it yet, but there's going to be the second actual studio album for my group Lyrical Vision.
Yes, sir.
There's also my artist Shaughnessy. Once again, there's no title for it, but it's actually Gold Toes of Thiz Latin is presenting Shaughnessy's, I believe it's his fourth album, the album on the wall, Game Tight, which is another one to go check out. The G Will and Shaughnessy present Game Tight. That's one to check out. Technically, Sean considers that his third album, so that fourth album is going to be hot. I don't know the title yet, but he's got a lot of features on there. Everything from Clyde Carson, Quinn, Big Rich is on that, and not that the features, you know, all the artists that I mentioned, you know, they're really strong artists, but you know, they got the right features. Those features did the right song, so it's you know, those are the albums that are going to be in the near future. Something else that I have that I put together. This is the second compilation that I put out. DJ Luke presents Cali Fire. This is Volume 2.
Holla.
I went ahead and printed up copies of Volume 2 before Volume 1. Not that Volume 1, I was feeling doing 2 a little bit more I think it's a little bit stronger than the first one, but they're both online, Amazon, iTunes, all that.
Okay.
This will be your copy.
For sure. Holla. This how we doing it?
Really, that everything on there, just for everybody's reference. My beats, my mixes, mastering. I even did the covers.
Oh.
So I just picked songs that I thought, were real good. The first two volumes, I say the first volume had a lot of, more kind of hood, street kind of songs.
Street hood?
This one has a few more, some R&B mixed in.
Okay.
And the third one that I'm working on right now is going to have some more kind of radio feel to it.
Okay.
Including some more pop, as opposed to just, some, hip-hop and a little bit of R&B, a little bit of that pop thrown in.
You dig? Holla at your boy, man. This is how we doing it, man. But now look, this is how we doing it out here, man. Hold up. Wait a minute. How can people find you, bro?
If you go to www.djloot916, that's DJLOOT916.com. I'm real active on the Twitter. You can find me at twitter.com/DJLoot916. But if you go to the website, you can find everything else. You can see videos I've produced, done a few of those, lightweight little music videos. The main thing on there, if anybody needs beats, recording time, any of that, just hit me up. But off of my website, it's real easy. Click on beats if you want to hear beats. If you want to hear some examples of mixes or see what projects, it's all there. It's real easy to get to. Graphics, you can check out flyers and covers I've done.
Keep it real. Keep it real. Do you know how we're gonna do this on this segment? Sac Wit It TV. This is what we do. Who you want to give a shout out to? Holla!
Might as well give shout out Shaughnessy, Lyrical Vision, Grown Ass Gangsters, Foothill Fam, Good Old Boys, Diana Hartman, D Hooks.
Holla.
Who else? Jess Push.
Yeah.
San Quinn, Eclipse the Hustler, Lace Lino, G Will, King Deuce, the whole Underturf family.
Holla. See you out there. We see you out there, man.
Nina Loco up there in Chico, Chris Kenyon, DMJ, Young Key up there making some beats.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
I know a lot of folks. I don't know how to see you making a 15-minute video.
But hey, I'm a fan though, you dig? But this is how we do it on the last segment though. This is how I do it. I hate to leave, but we got to do it like this. Sac Wit It TV. Fade to black. Holla back. We inside.
So here we are at On the Money Productions. That's the name of my business. DJ Loot, Sac Wit It TV. So yeah, just kind of chilling, listening to this. This is one of the beats I made. Kind of got a little Dr. Dre feel. Yeah. Working in Pro Tools. Got to be in top notch. Got the Neumann mic over here. Everybody out there trying to do this, if you don't have $1,000 mic, give it up. So yeah, we got some of the projects. Got some King Deuce, G Will. We got Don Ciondolini. He's doing a lot of big things. Thiz Latin Sac Valley it's a growing movement. Thiz has been around for a while, but the Sac Valley, Thiz Latin, they're doing some big things. Look for Young Mountain. He's coming out with some projects. Relly Rel. Folks. So that's pretty much, this is where I spend all day, every day. If I'm not getting my 5 hours of sleep a night or rest, I'm in here. Get down on the drums a little bit.